The Canadiens hit the ice Friday morning in Brossard as they prepare for what will be a busy weekend with games Saturday night in Boston and Sunday night in Ottawa. The big news of the day is that Mike Condon, the new backup goalie, will get the start Sunday in Ottawa.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter to me night before, day of, week in advance. I've been told many times when I'm playing, and it doesn't really matter. The preparation's still the same.
What was your first impression of an NHL game at ice level, sitting on the bench watching it?
It was a lot faster than preseason, I thought. It was certainly fast-paced, and it was exciting, and the energy's a lot different too. So it was fun to be a part of.
While the Bruins-Canadiens rivalry might not be what it once was, the players talked about playing in Boston, and it'll be the first experience for Jeff Petry facing the Bruins in Beantown. Petry also talked about how his life has changed since he's come to the Canadiens full-time, signing a 6-year contract. His wife gave birth to a new baby boy, and he's bought a house right near the Canadiens practice facility here in Brossard.
Coming home, from the rink, it's different to come home to, something like that, and to be, to watch him grow. It's easy to get your mind off of hockey when you're outside the rink. I remember my last year in Edmonton, I was driving. It could take me anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour to get to the rink. So, to have the convenience of, living here, it takes 10 minutes. That's, it's really beneficial.
Back-to-back games Saturday and Sunday. Dale Weiss talked about the importance of staying hydrated and eating well, including pizza. You wouldn't believe how much water this guy actually drinks.
In a day, I drink a lot. Like, I'm probably one of the most hydrated guys on our team. Like, I'll get to the rink and I'll probably go to the bathroom like probably 9 times before we play a game within a 2-hour span. Probably 6-7 liters a day. Probably. I crush a lot of water.
Newcomer Paul Byron, who was acclaimed off waivers from the Calgary Flames earlier in the week, practiced in Brossard. He filled in on the fourth line, rotating with Brian Flynn on the left wing, along with Torrey Mitchell at center and Devontae Smith-Pelly at the right wing. For fans who like to criticize Coach Michel Therrien for always juggling his lines, the lines have stayed the same. But of course, this is only Game 2 of the season coming up.